Hey everybody, welcome back to the Twitter Faded Mama. I am filming again today and I have some news to break to you guys. Christmas is over. I know. No, take a minute. Just ignore this. I know the tree's still up. I can't bear to take it down, but Christmas is over. It's done. The sugar, the fats, the cookies, the cake. I enjoyed my fair share. I probably enjoyed your fair share, but it's done. It's gone. It's over. It's behind us, and now it's time to refocus. And I don't want to say reset with my WW plan, but I really feel like the time has come to recommit to my WW plan. If you're new to my channel, you may not know, welcome. I have been on Weight Watchers since January of 2012. We are coming up on January of 2019. And I have kept a majority of the weight that I've lost off, but not all of it. And I've not met goal. And that disappoints me. I'm very proud of how far I've come. I'm very proud of how much my lifestyle has changed overall. But I've really kind of been trying to be honest with myself lately and figure out why I'm not at goal yet. And when I really, really think about it, I believe there's a part of me that doesn't think I can do it. That doesn't believe I can be at goal weight because I've never seen myself there, ever. I've never been there. Like I said, I've come a long way. My starting weight was 289 pounds. I was very overweight with my first pregnancy, better with my second pregnancy, and that was definitely a healthier pregnancy for me. But I just haven't ever really kicked it back into gear since having Sawyer, my youngest. He's 4. He's 4. I kind of just maintained and gone up and gone down and just kind of stayed around there. And I've never really bought in 100% to the programs since Points Plus. We are now on Freestyle, and I've struggled. I've really struggled, and I've talked about that in some past videos, but I want so much to get to goal. I want so much to prove to me that I can be that weight, that I am capable of weighing inside of a healthy weight range for my height, which I'm 5'4". So I need to be, you know, I think it's like, golly, 120 to 146 or something like that, which just seems crazy to me. It just seems crazy, but I'm ready to recommit. The holidays were a bumpy ride. They were a sweet and delicious bumpy ride. I was not tracking. I was not even exercising with as much regularity as I need to. Is that the right word? I don't know. I just wasn't doing it. No excuse. There's just no excuse for it. But my husband and I are both ready to recommit, and there are some things that I know from past experience I have to do if I want this to work, and I really, really do. And I really, really want to start building on these habits again every single day and remind myself that I'm capable of so much more than I think I am. I'm capable of so much. Pardon my Hulk band-aid. I cut myself today somehow, so you're gonna see that flying around. And for some reason, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but when I have a band-aid on, I like baby this finger. It doesn't hurt, it's perfectly fine, but I like continue to hold it almost in front of my face. Like, I really want you to see this. I don't know, it doesn't work now because it has a band-aid on. Anyway, I did write down a couple things. I'm going to reference my phone so that I don't screw all this up, okay? I'm talking about recommitting myself, my intentions to this WW Wellness That Works, or for those of us old schoolers, Weight Watchers program, okay? Number one thing I know I have to do is track everything. There's just no reason not to. It's on my phone. It's on my computer. It's easily accessible. I know tracking. I know tracking works. There's zero reason other than wanting to lie to myself that I wouldn't track every single thing that I put in my mouth. And so that ends today. I've tracked every single thing since I got up this morning, and it feels good. That's the thing about it, is when you recommit and you restart these habits that you know work, you feel fantastic. I feel fantastic today. So tracking every single thing goes right along with that, but weighing and measuring every single thing. I feel like this is so bright. I'm going to turn on the brightness a little bit on my phone, but weighing and measuring every single thing. I am pretty good about doing that, honestly. I mean, I haven't been doing good lately, but when I'm on track, weighing and measuring, I know that works. I've got my food scale right on the counter, easy to use, portioning what I'm eating because I'm a overeater. I can plow through a bag of chips without pausing for a breath, you know? I know that I'm capable of that. So I have to be very careful about weighing and measuring and going back. If I have more, gotta update the tracking, you know? If I had a half an ounce of pirate booty, that's my favorite snack lately. If I had half an ounce and then later on I went back and had another half an ounce, well, the points are going up on that and I need to still weigh that extra bowl and make sure that what I had is what I'm tracking. So tracking and then weighing and measuring everything that I'm eating. Exercise. I didn't start off on Weight Watchers exercising. I do have a video and I'll link to it about do you have to exercise on Weight Watchers or on WW. And in my opinion, you can lose weight without it, but if you want to like what you're seeing in the mirror as you're losing, I suggest you do exercise. And I suggest you find things that you enjoy. And over the last several years, I've really found some activities that I enjoy. I really love doing Zumba and any of the aerobic dance classes. So I went and did one of those this morning at the gym, plugged back in with that type of cardio, had a great time. I mean, it feels good when you're doing an activity that you genuinely enjoy. And I really enjoy those type of cardio dance type of fitness programs. For my birthday, my husband gifted me a bicycle, and I've wanted one now for several years. But it's been a lot of years since I've been on a bike, honestly, since I was a little girl, probably a teenager. I had to get comfortable with pedaling, and I went and bought a helmet because he didn't get me a helmet. He didn't think of it. But I got me a helmet because I know me, and I am capable of clumsiness and capable of falling. So I have a helmet now. Got home today, got on that bike, took my little boys, and we went all the way. There's a really beautiful big park across the street from our house in our neighborhood. And so we went and ran around the whole thing. And there were a few hills that I had to get off that bike and walk it up. But I did make it all the way around the park, and I was really proud of myself. I was exhausted by the time we got back. But that is something that I'm hoping to keep up with. So I'm committing to myself to be exercising 3 times a week. That's what I feel is reasonable for me right now. I do still work 2 jobs, but I believe that 3 times is going to be my goal. I did reset the whole Fit Points thing. It's the Fit Points 2.0 now, so if you've been on your app, you know that. So now I have a more accurate goal on there. And for me, I'm exercising 3 times a week. That's what I'm committing to do. Now, we all know if you have a gym membership that January 1st is right around the corner and our gyms are going to be crazy busy. But I'm really going to try to not let that stop me. And if it does kind of get in my way, well, I've got the bicycle so I can incorporate that into my activity. And there's always things that you can do at home. So there's really no excuse. Okay. New thing I'm going to be trying, it's not completely new, but meal prepping on Sunday for the entire work week. I do great when I have a laid out plan, and I'm not the type of person that has to have something different every day. I'm perfectly fine with the same lunch 4 or 5 days in a row. It doesn't bother me. But if I have it planned and ready and easy and accessible, I do so much better. So my husband and I talked about it today because he needs to start doing the same thing. He has always done Weight Watchers on his phone. He's never been a meeting attender. I've always had to go to meetings. But he's done great on the program and only recently started to slip. So, we've talked about just recommitting ourselves and keeping each other accountable. One of the ways that we want to do that is through this meal prepping. So what I plan to do is on the weekends, probably before that, planning what I want to have for the next week, and then on Sundays, getting everything prepared. Some of the things I'm thinking about doing are some breakfast burritos. That's easy, low point, something delicious that I would look forward to eating in the morning. I'm a big soup lover all year round, so making a big pot of soup on Sunday and having that for lunch all week sounds perfect to me. Dinners are probably still going to be something that is different every day because we do have kids and I like to keep it interesting and different. But I think, during my work day at least, it's probably going to be pretty close to the same things every day, maybe switching out some snacks. So that's coming. That's one of the things I'm going to be doing. Attending one meeting every single week. My meeting day and time has been Saturdays at 10:30. And it doesn't always work. It doesn't always work with my son's sports schedules. It doesn't always work with the fact that I'm exhausted on Saturdays and I maybe don't get up on time. Regardless, I'm going to make it to a meeting every single week, whether it's my Saturday morning meeting or a meeting at a different day and different time. So what I'm going to do to make that easier for myself is keep a schedule of the meetings that I could go to in my planner. I use a physical planner just to keep myself organized in life. But in that planner, I'm going to have a list of available meeting times that are close and convenient and that I could go to in the event that my Saturday meeting doesn't work out. I'm a firm believer in the wellness workshops. Sorry, we're transitioning from meetings to wellness workshops. I'm a firm believer in it. I think that for me and people like me, we need the accountability, we need that support, and having that kind of reconnect every single week. You know, whether it was a good week or a bad week, whether it was a week I did everything I wanted to do or not, it's that kind of clean slate and it's that recharge that I need to keep going. You know, I'm gung-ho today, I've tracked everything today, exercise is on point today, but we all know, you know, sometimes we start to slip or we have a bad day or we overeat or we don't track something, and I don't want to get off track. And by having that meeting and that workshop every single week, that helps reset what I want to do. I want to get to goal. And why not do that in 2019? Why not? I feel like that's a good year to do it. I am 32. I just turned 32 years old. I am probably more comfortable in my skin today than I've ever been in my entire life. I feel good about who I am. I feel good about how I look, but I just know that I could be healthier. And I'm trying to really convince myself that I can get to goal. I can get to goal. I can get to that weight. I may have never seen it, but it's there, right? Under my fluff, that weight exists. So I'm really, really focused right now on this recommitment to WW. I know there's probably a lot of you watching who feel the same way, who maybe have overindulged during this holiday season. You're in good company, my friends. It happens to the best of us, especially a lot of us that are on WW, right? There's reasons that we're there. There's reasons that we need the help, and you won't find any judgment or ill will here at this channel. Because I think the honesty is what matters most. You know, I've had a lot of success, but I haven't done it perfectly, and I've never claimed to do it perfectly. And what I share on this channel is my true journey, my true experience, and how I'm really feeling. So I hope that if you have some ideas about your recommitments to WW, that you will share them in the comments below so that I can see them. These are the things that I'm going to be doing here at home with my husband to get us recommitted and to get to goal. So we can do this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.